Hello everyone, I'm Ron Mark Thompson, Director of the Bronx Art and Fun Hub. This is episode number 2 of our podcast, which we started last month in August 2020. Yes, it's now mid-September. It has been a few weeks delay for us to release the second episode. My apologies. Our schedule didn't happen as it was planned. We had some technical issues, such as the tropical storm who visited New York City last month and cut off the power and internet service for a week in our neighborhood in the Bronx. And we had some organizational issues. But nevertheless, here I am and here we are. We will keep marching on. Now, if you already follow us on social media, you will have seen that in August and September, though we had to postpone a few of our programming, we nevertheless proceeded with our acting and performance practice sessions online, and we also co-produced one open mic. And you will have seen last week that we announced our second Arts and Crafts online workshop this summer, which will be held this week on Thursday, September 17th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the US. As of the posting of this podcast, there are already 11 of you who have registered for the workshop this week. And if you haven't yet and want to participate, we still have free tickets available on our Eventbrite page. The link here is on screen, or check the caption of this video where it is posted as well. In our workshop this month, Miss DWC will teach us how to create a vision board unique to your own vision. A few days ago, I spoke with her in Zoom. In our interview, she tells us what a vision board is and what supplies to use. And trust me, anyone, even if you don't believe you have any crafts or art skills, can participate, trust me. And if you're watching or listening to this episode a few days after the workshop, no worries. DWC, as well as our other artists and teachers, will teach more upcoming free arts and crafts classes with us each month. So here it is, my interview with DWC. Okay, hello everyone. Again, this is Ron Mark Thompson here with the Bronx Art and Fun Hub, and with me is DWC, or Deborah Williams Kemps. DWC, welcome to our to Bronx Art and Fun Hub. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad. I am so happy that next week on Thursday, September 17th, 2020, you will be teaching an arts and crafts workshop with us online on the internet. And we'll be
Yes.
creating a vision board. You'll show us how to create a vision board.
Yes.
Thank you. Before we get to that, DWC, tell us your background. I know you work in a hospital during the day, but you are an artist in your other career. Tell us all the art, visual writing art that you do, and when did you start creating art?
I've been a creative all my life. I started in my early teens. I used to sew my own clothes. I crochet, I knit. I actually had my own candle making enterprise where my mom would take the candles to her job at the phone company and come back and bring me envelopes of money. So I loved creating always. I make gift baskets. And currently, I'm a photographer. I'm a published photographer. And the Montefiore Hutch, you'll see my photographs hanging. I'm a published writer. I have published Heart Matters, which is a book of scripture-based essays. And I'm featured in all 4 volumes of the Bronx Memoir Project, which is quite an honor. And in addition, I create vision boards. These things bring me joy. So that's what I try to stay plugged into those things because life happens and life doesn't always happen in a positive way.
Well, that's interesting. So you will be teaching our students how to create their own vision board in our
Yes.
workshop. What exactly is a vision board?
A vision board is a piece of work which contains photographs or artwork or quotes that resonate with the spirit of the person who's creating it. You can get the quotes from old magazines, greeting cards, anything like that. And I have a few to show if you'd like, where each vision board that I have created is unique unto itself, and no two are the same. They each have their own theme and their own message.
So even for the vision boards that you create for yourself, that they each have their own theme, you know, they are different,
Yes,
no one is the same. I like that.
right. They're each unique.
Good. You mentioned like quotes from magazines, newspapers. Can we also, if we don't find a specific quote, could we print it like from, you know, on the computer and
Yes,
print it out?
you can print it on a computer. You could use various fonts. You can find your own graphics, what have you, whatever you're looking for. If you want an owl, you can Google owls on a computer and print it off and use that on your vision board.
And if we don't have a printer, we can also write on it with markers, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. So show us.
Markers, pens, crayons. Yes,
Oh, wow. Okay, so anything, the pencils, right? Pens. Okay,
yes,
that's good.
yes.
So you said you have examples of some vision boards that you can show us,
Oh,
right?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. So here's one, and I don't know if you could see it good.
Yes.
So this one is completed, and I put page protectors after it's done. I keep them all in a binder, so I could flip the binder and just look at one throughout my workday to encourage myself while I'm working. Okay. So this one has various quotes. There's a female here in her office, and it says master class. Master classes are given by experts on various topics. So I need to be an expert in whatever it is I'm pursuing at that particular time. So for me, each quote on a vision board speaks to me. And so do the photographs. The flowers, I'm crazy about flowers. I take a lot of photos of actual flowers and what have you. The quote here says, let's talk turkey, courage, little things like that feeds my spirit.
Okay.
And here's another one that's complete also, where it says, tame and timid. That goes against my instincts. So I can't be tame and I can't be timid. We have to have courage to go after what we want in life, because it's not going to come to you. You have to pursue it. So that quote speaks to me. And it reminds me I have to take action on the things that I want in my life. So that's just a couple.
I like that. On that second one that you're showing, especially for our listeners on the podcast that cannot see it, I see the image of the woman holding the bouquet of flowers, right? And
Yes.
you got that from a magazine, I assume?
Magazine.
Got
Yes.
you.
From
And
a magazine.
and go back to the other vision board, the first one. What is that red background? Like, is that the card paper
Okay.
that came on?
That's the cardstock paper.
Ah, okay.
So all the paper is different. This is red, this one is green, and they all have their own border. And all my vision boards are double-sided.
That I did not know that. Okay, look at this. So there is more on the other side. Okay, good to know. Will we
Yes,
be doing
they're
both?
all double-sided.
Good, okay.
This one is like an orange, and this one is complete on both sides. And again, the themes are totally different. So
Okay.
this is Paris, a picture of Paris, which I have been blessed to travel to. And God willing, I will go back. So own the extraordinary is the quote here. So it means let's just do something a little different, something that scares you, that excites you. And that's what that quote reminds me of.
Good to know. Now, how many vision boards did you create yourself so far?
I have 2 binders full of vision boards. I've been creating them about 4 or 5 years now. And
Wow.
usually around my birthday, which is next month, I create about 6 or 10 of them to tide me over for the year because I don't often have time to create them as often as I would like. And I have created vision boards with other people in mind as gifts or for purchase. So it is from my heart to their heart, and it's specifically for that person, and it cannot be duplicated.
I see. Yeah, I always thought a vision board was just at the beginning of the year, like your goals for the year. But that's not true, right?
No, not true. We can do vision boards that are geared to our finances. We can do vision boards that are geared for our homes or our careers, our relationships. We can fine tune the vision board. For me, basically, my vision boards are to encourage.
I see. So to create encouragement, I like
Yes.
that. So thank you for showing us these vision boards. What supplies will we be using, for those? What should we have readily available at home?
Well, the 8.5 by 11 cardstock paper, if possible. If not, you can just use the regular printer paper because it's going to go when you're finished into the page protector. So you can have it. And then, or if you prefer, they can put it into a clear frame where you can see both sides. You can actually secure it to the wall or hang it where you can see it every day, every morning, and then you could just flip the side every now and again to encourage yourself. The key is not to hide them away, but keep them out where you can look at them often. Some people do half-size vision boards or
Oh,
smaller than that. They may carry it with them in their pocket or their purse. It could just be a one-page encouragement, quotes and photos, something where you're sitting on the train, you could take it out and read it
I
and,
like
encourage yourself.
that. That is great. Yeah, like put it in your handbag, put it in your backpack,
Yes,
put it in your wallet,
absolutely.
make a smaller one. That is a great. See, I didn't realize that. That's a good idea. I like that. And
Yes.
if we don't have, heavy cardstock paper, we could. I remember in the last workshop, I just used like the file folders because they are a little bit
You
thicker.
can use the file folder. You can use a piece of cardboard that a piece of mail came in, something that is a little heavier than a regular sheet of paper. It's more sturdy. Yes.
Good. I like that. We should then have any pencils or markers or
Or
pens.
crayons.
Great. Okay, good.
Yes. Yes.
Glue, you recommend glue so we can glue.
Yes. The stick glue
Okay.
that you roll, or Elmer's glue, but the stick glue is pretty good. And you should have something that you could use for a border. I
Okay.
have so much border, like this is all border.
Show. Oh, wow.
So
Where did you get that? Like this is from an
see
arts and
all the colors?
yes.
This comes specifically from craft stores like Michael's
Hmm.
or Joann's, like that. But it's also individual rolls can be available in the dollar store. So
Gotcha.
everything that we use for this vision board is found in the dollar store, including magazines. They
Ex-
have magazines near the register. I never throw out old magazines unless I cut out what I want first for my vision boards.
I
I've
love-
got rid of plenty of magazine that way.
So you actually have a supply box, just magazines ready that you could
Yes,
use.
I do. Yes, I do.
Good.
Yes, I could just pick up the bag. Like, here's one. It's got all cuttings in it,
Okay.
and I can just pick up the bag and start creating a vision board based on what I've cut out and put in here.
Great. I like that.
Yes.
Then I know we mentioned in our advertising So we should have magazines, greeting cards, photos, and
Yes.
newspapers. Like, the last time a few months ago, I just picked up a newspaper and looked for like headlines, quotes, photos, so anything
Yes.
at all, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, good.
Yes. Yes. Anything that pulls you in, that grabs you. It's I was walking the track the other day and there was a jigsaw puzzle piece on the track. And I usually do 16 laps. Before my laps were done, I picked up that puzzle piece because it's going to wind up on a vision board.
Oh, get out of here. Somebody's gonna miss that puzzle piece, but hey, it's gonna get
I
repurposed.
don't know how long it was laying on the track, but I took it.
That is so
Now,
cool.
just in case you may be watching, if you're missing a puzzle piece for a jigsaw puzzle, you can contact the company and tell them the row and the column, and they will send you the missing piece.
I did not know that. Look at this. We learned something new. Great. And I like what you mentioned, because on your list that you send us, you also mentioned stickers. I have a lot of these smiley stickers,
Yes,
smiley labels,
yes.
a little owl.
Smiley stickers, yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
So anything, because that makes me
Um,
happy seeing those, and using those.
yes, stickers are very good also. I was trying to find some.
Hmm.
Um, see, there's some more cuttings. I throw them in the page protectors
Hold
so
on.
that I'm ready
Go back to
when
that.
when
There
it's
was,
time to create.
there
Huh?
were two ones in there on that last one. There was.
Yes, these are different. So
Okay.
they're all different. Um, I was trying to find the stickers.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
okay. So here's a particular, see, this is a heart. So I
look.
have a thing for hearts. So
Wow.
this is going to wind up on a vision board. And this is, it was from a book of cardstock shaped hearts. So I just tore out the page because I'm using this.
Got you. Interesting. Okay, and we're going to be using that. All right. So anything, like, it's everyone's creativity, their own imagination is their creativity, I guess. So, right?
Exactly.
I love.
Exactly.
Good.
Yes.
Well, I look forward to this. You do we need to be artists? Do we have to have any prior experience to join our workshop online?
None at all. All you need are your cutouts, what you want to use for your vision board, because I would hope that everyone is ready to actually create
Mhm.
and not flip through magazines and cut, because that can take some time. But however, if you don't have it already cut out, by all means, join us anyway and listen to the tips and the ideas that are going to come forth, the
Mhm.
questions that'll be answered, and what have you. And then moving forward, you can create your vision board specific to you. And I would so appreciate it if you would share it with me.
Oh,
I
yes.
would love to see the finished products.
I would love. We're not gonna. If you're shy and you don't want to show it, that's fine. But we would love
Oh,
to.
that's fine also. That's fine also. And also one thing that I do, because I've created them over the years quite a bit. I'll put my initials and the date that I completed that particular vision board.
That's good. Good. Just like you would a date and initial like a painting.
Yes,
Or,
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Good. Good.
Yes,
I like that. That has the Eiffel Tower and the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty,
yes.
right?
It's the Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower. See, now actually, that is a postcard that I picked up in Paris.
Oh,
So I put it on the vision board.
okay, that's good to know. Okay, and I see, yes, and it has the holes on the side.
Yes,
So it's part of the binder as well, right? In your binder where you can put it in the
yes, yes. So it's ready to go in the binder. It's in the page protector.
binder.
This one is talking about excellence on this side
Oh,
and being extraordinary and what have you. And we have Michelle Obama cut out there.
great.
So yes. So
Oh,
whatever speaks to you is wonderful to use.
okay, well that is wonderful. I like that. Well, I'm looking forward to this DWC. That is just amazing. It's so exciting. Please, whoever is watching this, even if you don't have any art experience whatsoever. But if you want to be with other, fellow, attendees who are, a community, and you just want to have fun and you want to learn, come on, join us. And, we have the registration link in the podcast episode. I'll put it at the bottom here as well. Follow us on social media. I'll put the links at the end as well, and I'm looking forward, to see you in many, many more workshops, as well.
I am too. And thank you for the invitation. I so appreciate it. And I am very, very excited about this workshop.
So am I. Well, DWC, we'll see you in less than a week. Everybody put the information in the video. So come on and join us. And thank you, DWC. Looking forward.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much, DWC. I'm looking forward to your teaching tomorrow and in the upcoming months as well. Dear audience, thank you for watching or listening to this episode number 2 of our podcast. This has been Bronx Art and Fun Hub. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BxAFH, so you too will be informed of upcoming free events we and other organizations in the Bronx and New York City are offering. Until our next episode, stay safe, stay healthy.